In other news tonight, 2 years after grandmother Maria Llamas went missing from the Poteet flea market, her family is still holding out hope for answers. Now, police want to end silver alerts like hers as soon as possible to prevent the heartbreak loved ones feel when they can't find someone. Eyewitness News reporter Erica Zucco shows us one device helping local law enforcement.
And we already have a chirp. So since I have a chirp coming this way, I'll start walking towards the chirp.
This is how Project Lifesaver pursues the mission in its name. Adults with Alzheimer's or dementia wear a locator. Police can detect with this device. Chirps get stronger as searchers get closer.
We go from 7 to 9 hours to an average search time of about 12 minutes.
New Braunfels police took on the tool 2 years ago. This week, Cibolo PD will adopt it too, offering it to as many local caregivers as it can afford. And today, showing Adult Protective Services workers when to recommend it.
It's another positive tool that we can help our families and our caregivers obtain and look into to safeguard their loved one.
Silver alerts can last minutes, hours, or much longer. 2 years after Maria Llamas, a grandmother with Alzheimer's, went missing, her family is still waiting. They're still getting some tips, but none have helped them find her. And they say the long, painful journey only gets harder. Every alert is different.
Sometimes they're far away because maybe they got in a car and they've driven off and they're lost, or sometimes they're just in the area.
Even in the cases where a loved one is close, time is of the essence, and police hope spreading the use of this tool makes the difference.
We're able to locate those that go missing much more quickly, saving lives.
Erica Zucco.
Hello, sir. Officer Shima, Cibolo Police Department. You doing okay?
KENS 5 Eyewitness News.
Some good information there. Now, if you live in Cibolo and think your family member could use the tool, contact Cibolo PD. If you live in another city, reach out to your local police department to find out their tips for keeping your loved ones safe in case they go missing.